I think a sort of trend that we've seen is really marketing teams moving further down into the funnel.
Yeah.
Really kind of being accountable for proving not just impressions, but also meetings booked,
Yeah.
and attribution. ABM's been around for a while,
Yeah.
but it feels like there's been a shift, especially in the last 2-3 years. Is that something that you've noticed, and what do you think is contributing to that shift?
I think one of the things is better access to data and the quality of data. Certainly data warehouses and data lakes have made this more accessible than it used to be as it relates to marketing attribution. And when that's been now possible to see that lead or the warm account or whatever your kind of KPI is or primary vector of tracking this stuff, you can now see that all the way through that journey all the way to customer, right? And so once that data became available, I do think that more and more, cutting edge advanced marketers are starting to move down that funnel because they're starting to see that they can prove out impact easier in the ways that I just described. One of the things I think that is driving ABM into a new era, and I kind of look at ABM when I was coming up in marketing, was very much about it's a content generation function. You are producing one-to-one, one-to-few content for a select number of accounts. You share that with sales. They send it out in PG or on site. You're hosting on sites. It was event driven for a long time. More and more, I'm seeing that ABM function come back towards growth, come back towards digital, right? Because of the tooling, because of the advances in advertisement and targeting that's been made in a lot of different functions. I think that is transforming what it means to do ABM.
Yeah.
And I get a lot of heat for this. I did this newsletter with a friend and my point has always been that meetings are ultimately what are the most important and most impactful thing that an ABM team can drive. And I got accused of a bunch of questions around, is this really ABM? Is it, from my perspective, you can call it advanced physics. I don't really care that much as long as it is driving the pipeline and driving those meetings. I think that's the most important thing that I have to offer. And again, because of what we've seen with those ad platforms, what have you, that's become a lot more possible.